Good afternoon and welcome to Cap TV, brought to you by Casey Talbot Comedy.com, where there you can find Casey's Cyber Show podcast. This is a weekly roundup that I'm going to do each week called Cap TV. I tell you about the stories and stuff that's been going on. I was at the Hayar Bar on Thursday, brand new comedy room opened up here in Brisbane. And if you get a chance, if in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth, go out and see comedy at the moment, especially the open mic venues, because a lot of great comedies are trying new material for their upcoming festival shows. Because my festival show is In Case of Emergency, which will be on at the Basement at the Adelaide Fringe in February. But this week there's been some major stories, and we've got to start with the story that makes me the most sad, is that bacon is going to kill us. The World Health Organization, have come out and declared that processed meat, such as bacon, are carcinogenic to humans, and they've put them in Group 1. And to put this in perspective, in Group 1 is cigarettes. Now, my worry is that soon that the government's going to ban bacon. I don't want to live in a world without bacon. I don't want to live in a world without Kevin Bacon. Like, I love bacon so much, so don't make it illegal. Don't force me to go to a dealer's place to buy bacon. You know, I'm suddenly there buying 10 grams of bacon, racking up lines of bacon. Then you find out it's that fake Caesar salad bacon. Keep bacon. We all love it. But the second story that happened this week, which is a little bit more uplifting, forget about Halley's Comet. There's a comet circling the universe at the moment called Comet Lovejoy. And according to the NASA researchers, they've found out that it's spewing out alcohol. And it's spewing out up to 500 bottles of wine a second at peak times. And it's also fluctuating in temperatures from freezing to boiling. So it's going from an ice cold stirred martini to a hot toddy. Like, this thing's amazing. Like, don't worry about sending Bruce Willis up there. Send me up there with a cheese plate. And I've never wanted to go into space before, but if bacon's going to be illegal down here, then I want to go up there. That's where the action is. And finally, hero of the week goes to Wallabies star David Pocock, who may end up being the player of the tournament if the Wallabies can beat the Kiwis tonight. But he's come out against Tony Abbott. Tony Abbott has given advice to the European countries what to do with their immigration crisis, and which is scary. Tony, shut up. You're gone now, please, be quiet. But David Pocock's come out against him and said Tony should be quiet. And Tony said, love thy neighbour, but as David Pocock put it, Tony loves thy white neighbour. So if Tony could be quiet, that'd be awesome. So hats up, hat tip to David Pocock for the Hero Week. This has been Cap TV, brought to you by CaseyTalbotComedy.com, where you can check out Casey's Cyber Show. See you next week.